Hello, welcome to Elementary Beginning English Learner. My name is Miss Lewis, and I'm very happy to be here with you today. This day, we'll be doing Week 9, Day 3 of your packets. If you have them, follow along with me. If you don't have your packet, that's okay. We'll do the activities together. For Day 3, we are going to read both parts of our book, Part 1 and Part 2 of our book, 2 Days in May, about the deer. After we do that, we're going to look at putting events in sequence, putting them in order. Let's get started. Part 1. Remember, I want you to look at the picture, listen to the words, and think about what is happening. Part 1. On a Saturday in May, I saw animals eating the lettuce in my garden. "Mama, look," I said. She said, "Those animals are deer. Why did they come to the city?" Look at the picture. Friends came to look at the deer eating lettuce in the garden. Papa and I went outside. "Why are the deer in the city?" I asked. "The deer smelled your garden. They came for food." The apartment owner said to Papa, "The deer cannot stay. I will call animal control." Papa was sad, but he said, "Okay." The lady said, "I saw many deer when I lived in the country." She said, "The smaller deer are called does. They are girls. The bigger deer are boys, bucks." Papa and the owner talked to the animal control. They said there is no food for the deer in the city. They can get hurt in the city. The law says the deer should be killed. Everyone was worried. Mr. Benny, a friend, said, "Don't let them kill the deer. We will protect the deer." He called a wildlife rescue organization. He asked them to rescue the deer. When animal control came, the people did not let him in the garden. They protected the deer. The people stayed with the deer. Papa and I slept outside to protect the deer. I dreamed that I was sleeping in the woods with the deer. In the morning, we were worried. Mr. Benny said, "The Wildlife Rescue Organization is coming." The rescuer came. He moved the deer into the truck. The rescuer said, "I will find a home for them in the woods. They will be happy and have lots of food." Everyone was happy that they protected the deer. The animal control officer was happy the deer were going to the woods. Sometimes I sit and think about the deer. In my mind, they are in the woods, eating in the moonlight. The end. Great job reading about how the people helped save the deer. Now we're going to talk about the story. First, we're going to look at some different words to use to put things in order. Look at these pictures. This is how to grow a flower. I see a flower, a girl putting seeds in the dirt, the plant growing, and sunshine. What does the girl do first? Here are the words we can use when we talk and write that show an order of events. First, next, then, finally. I want you to say these words with me. Repeat after me. First. Good. This is the number one thing that happens. Next. Very nice. Then. Good. And finally. Good. This is the last thing that happens. Now let's go through. I want to say them together, and let's move our hands to show the order. First, next, then, finally. Good job. Now we're going to take our pictures of how to grow a plant and use our new words to put them in order. Here are my sequence words. First, next, then, finally. And look at, here the pictures are in order. Good. I'd like to read these sentences to you. Then we'll go through and do it together. First, the girl planted the seed. Next, the sun came out. Then, a small plant grew. Finally, a beautiful flower bloomed. I'm going to do it a little bit faster. Say the word with me. First, the girl planted the seed. Next, the sun came out. Then, a small plant grew. Finally, a beautiful flower bloomed. Good. Here we use the words first, next, then, finally to put my events in order. Let's use this to tell the story about the deer. Here I see our sequence words. First, next, then, finally. On this side, I see pictures from our story. But they're not in order. They're all mixed up. We have to put them in order. Take time to look at the different pictures. What do you see? Okay, now we're going to be thinking about the story and go back to the text. What happened first? Here's our book, 2 Days in May. Part 1. I see the girl talking to her mom. The deer are outside. Can we find this picture? Point or circle the picture that happened first. Yes, first the girl saw the deer outside in her garden. Good. This picture happened first. Please draw a line to connect those. Now we have to think what happened next. Repeat after me. Next. Good. Look at the pictures. What happened next out of these 4? Yes, here I see the people with the deer. I remember in the story that animal control came to get the deer, and the people protected the deer. Let's go check. The girl saw the deer, and as the story goes on, the people wonder what to do. Next, I see the animal control officer come, but the people will stop him to protect the deer. Let's find this picture. Can you find that picture? Yes, here it is. Please draw a line from next to this picture. You're putting the events in order. First, the girl saw the deer in the city. Next, the people tried to protect the deer. Then, let's find it. Repeat after me. Then. Great job. Which picture happens next? Yes, very good. Let's see if we can find this in our text to make sure. We saw the people protect the deer, and here is where the rescuer from the wildlife organization came. Very good. Please draw a line from then to our picture. Then a rescuer came. We're ready for our last one. This word is finally. Repeat after me. Finally. Very nice. Let's go ahead and find the picture that happens at the end of the story. Finally, where are the deer? Yes. In this picture, I see the deer laying down in the woods. They are safe. And in our book, I see them here at the end. Finally, the deer are safe in the woods. Now that we put all of our events in order, we want to use those to write down and tell people with when we're speaking. We want to tell them what happened in the story. We can say, in the story, 2 Days in May, first, next, then, finally. Let's look at these again and make some nice sentences that we can put in. Look at our picture for first. The text says, "On a Saturday in May, I saw animals eating the lettuce in my garden." "Mama, look," I said. She said, "Those animals are deer. Why did they come to the city?" Using this picture and these words, what happened first? First, the girl saw, what did she see? Yes, animals, deer. First, the girl saw deer. Where were they? We can say in the garden or in the city. Let's say city. First, the girl saw deer in the city. Very good. You're putting them in order. Next, you found this picture. Here it is in the book. Let's read it again. When animal control came, the people did not let him in the garden. They protected the deer. What can we say here? Yes, this is a good sentence. They protected the deer. Who is they? Who protected the deer? The people. Let's put that together in our long sentence. First, the girl saw deer in the city. Next, the people. What did the people do? Yes, they protected. And what did they protect? The deer. Very good. First, the girl saw the deer in the city. Next, the people protected the deer. Then what happened? Let's go look. Then you found this picture in our book. Then the rescuer came. He moved the deer into the truck. The rescuer said, "I will find them a home in the woods. They will be happy and have lots of food." What happened? Very good. The rescuer came. That is a person who came to rescue the animals and will take them to the woods. Let's put something in our sentence. Then the rescuer came. We use the words in our book to help us write this sentence. We're ready now for our last one. Finally, point to the picture that happened last. Yes, here it is. Sometimes I sit and think about the deer. In my mind, they are in the woods, eating in the moonlight. What happened? Yes, the deer are now in the woods. They are not in the city. Finally, the deer went to the woods. Let's read it. First, the girl saw the deer in the city. Next, the people protected the deer. Then, the rescuer came. Finally, the deer went to the woods. Good job. Let's say those sequence words together, and then you can practice. Let's say it together. First, next, then, finally. Now you can use this to tell someone in your family the story. You can show them the pictures or use your words. You can do both together. Great job on your hard work today. I'm so proud of you. I'll see you later.